What the fuck? Hello everyone, my name is Montella. Welcome back to another video. What the fuck was I about to say? Oh yeah, so I was playing Marvel Rivals earlier today. I deranked from Celestial 3 down to GM1, and I'm back in Celestial 3. It's fucking miserable. There's so many players who shouldn't be in those ranks right now. So, yeah. But I found out that apparently the patch notes got leaked, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get off the game. I'm gonna keep my Celestial 3 for a little bit. I'm gonna let the player pool clear out a little bit, and I'm gonna review these patch notes. I've seen a little bit of them already. Mixed feelings, but let's just get right into this. I haven't read them in depth, and let's go. Possibly this week's Marvel, and this is just speculation and leaks, right? This isn't 100%. There could be some changes that aren't listed, some changes that are lies. So yeah, starting with season 2 heroes and team ups, will be adjusted. Okay, Venom's frenzied arrival has been changed from a vertical knockback to inwards knockback at a 75-degree angle. That's his F, I believe. So when you come crashing down on people, it's gonna bring them closer to you. I'm neutral on that. I don't really care about that. I don't play Venom that much. I wanna play Venom, but I don't know how to play him. And it's too hard to learn how to play a new character in high ranks. And I don't want to smurf fucking shitter lobbies on an alt account, because I learned how to play characters quickly. Like when I first started playing tank, when I switched over from support, I got the fucking groove down in like a day. Alright, and I became really good at fucking Strange. But, you know, I don't want to play quick play because that's a bad learning environment. GM's hard to learn characters in. Well, GM and Celestial, because I'm in Celestial right now. And I don't want to be a fucking dickhead that just stomps little bronze shitters to learn a character. And that, I feel like that's not really good practice. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna just learn this new character. I've never played them before, so I'm gonna play them in bronze obbies. Okay, but you're still Celestial on your fucking main. You're just gonna be shitting on these lobbies because you're just so much better than everyone in them. Okay, I'm yapping about Smurfs. I think smurfing in most circumstances is just so fucking cringe. Ultimate cost 2800 to 2500. Oh, okay, so they made his ult cheaper and they gave inward knockback to his F. That's cool. Venom's gonna be better. I'm fine with that. I don't mind it. Captain America added the ability to use absolute will for defense. Okay, so you're able to shield while jumping now. And Vibranium Energy Saw, which is, I believe that's supposed to be his E. I don't know what the ability is actually called, but it's the one that ricochets around. They just made it faster, so it's going to move a lot faster. When you throw it before it hits the ground, it'll get to the ground faster, and then it'll bounce around people faster. So I guess you'll just be building ult with Thor better. I mean, not Thor, Captain America, but Thor is up next. Remove cooldown after the Rune Awakening skill duration ends. I don't know what that means. Does that mean like you won't have the universal cooldown on his abilities after you're out of his F, meaning you could like immediately just like use his dash when you're out of lightning form? If so, I mean, that's pretty good. It makes Thor less clunky. The reason why I haven't played Thor or gotten good at him yet is because I just hate how clunky he is. I think he feels really bad to play. Personally, I just think he feels like total dog shit. Groot walls can be placed up to 18 meters, up from 15 meters. Okay, so this is actually a huge buff for Groot. Because at least whenever I play Groot, right, enemies play at this range, where sometimes, like, I try and place a wall behind them while they're running away. But, like, the wall just goes under their feet, pushes them up, and then they're behind the wall, and I have to quickly, like, put it back down. So this is actually a bigger buff for Groot than you think it would be, because it just stops people from, it's so much easier to stop people from running away now as Groot. Because there's so many times, at least whenever I play Groot, I don't know about you guys, where, as I just said before, you try and place a wall and it just doesn't block them in. It doesn't like fuck them up. So I think that slight extra range will stop scenarios like that from happening as frequently, meaning he's gonna be even better. Magneto, primary fire from 35 to 40, so he's gonna do 5 more damage. I think the explosion, or I don't. Well, what are they buffing? Are they buffing the direct impact or the explosion? Overall, I believe the explosion does 35 and the direct impact does 35. Or is it the other way around? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure now both parts of Magneto's primary fire will be doing 40, meaning he will do 80. That's kind of huge, actually. Okay, wait. This might make Magneto better. I know they... Okay, wait. Current energy cost from 50 to 65, so the max duration of his curtain is 1.5 seconds. But Magneto's kill potential is going to be a lot better now. Projectile damage 35. Spell field does 40 damage at its center. So it's going to do 80 per attack, so 35 to 40. So they're going to do 80 per attack. And then I believe the right click does 90 at max rings. So it'll be 80 plus 90, which is fucking... Oh, I'm so slow. 170, and then another 80, which will be 250. So if you do quickly do the burst M1 right click M1 combo on a 250 HP target, it's gonna one-shot them. This is kind of huge for Magneto, and also because he's gonna be doing slightly more damage, like that extra damage will add up over time. You know, especially considering if you're still like just hitting your shots into like big crowds of people, getting that splash damage poking, right? You're also going to build his ult potentially slightly faster. It is going to be harder to survive with Magneto though, but if you use Magneto's curtain right, like if you know how to use Magneto's curtain right already, you probably don't even use all of its duration whenever you use it. You bring it up for like a split second, then you put it back down. So I don't think the curtain nerf is actually that bad of a nerf for Magneto, from my experience playing him. Because the way I use curtain, like I use it in like emergencies, right? Or like just to quickly like shove. Like I use it walking up if I feel like I need to use it walking up, or if I'm trying to back out or something like that. But yeah, I don't think that's actually too bad of a curtain nerf, and then they're just making it so he could one-shot squishies with the M1, M2, M1 combo. So we'll see how impactful this curtain nerf is, but they're making him a lot more deadly just with that 5 extra damage on his primary fire. Doctor Strange, they're kind of gutting Strange. In my opinion, they're kind of gutting Strange. For no reason, too. This might just because I'm a Strange main. I'm going to say that right now. I am a Strange main. But, dude, 50 less health is crazy. Like... That's a whole fucking... That's a whole big portion of his health. Down to 600 health. So meaning if you're playing Doctor Strange into comps with like fucking... What's his name? Punisher? He's gonna be super like squishy feeling now. Because like playing him into Rocket Team of Punisher was already like pretty fucking dangerous. Because he would just demolish your shield. But now... if your shield's getting demolished and you have 50 less health, it's going to be harder for your supports to keep you up because you have less health. I mean, you might just die sometimes. I don't know how to feel about this Strange nerf. I don't think it was really necessary. Like, people were like, oh, Strange is S tier, he's like OP. But, again, I'm not saying this because he's my main, but I feel like everybody can agree that he's the most, like, he's really strong in a way that feels super fucking healthy. You know? Like, remember how Hela and Hawkeye just felt so dominant last season that it just didn't feel like it was good for the game and you had to ban them? Right? Like, there's a reason why Strange is such a rare ban right now, despite being the best tank in the game. It's because everybody, like, doesn't mind Strange. Like, a good Strange can be annoying, but his skill floor is so low compared to a lot of characters that he's just generally super healthy that like a lot of people could pick him up, but he's not so oppressive. He's just so good at being a tank. But yeah, I mean, because of his shield, Strange will have like a total of like fucking basically 1400 health still. So, but you're gonna have to be a lot more careful with your shield with Strange now, because he has less base health. But I could see this working. It's definitely gonna encourage way better positioning with Strange. I don't know. I don't like this nerf. It just doesn't feel right, you know, making him the lowest health tank in the game. It's weird. Okay, on to DPS. Iron Fist base HP increased from 250 to 300. Jeet Kundo's first, second, and fifth attack damage reduced from 32 to 30. Third and fourth damage reduced from 16 to 15. Sixth damage reduced from 55 to 50. These are a lot of numbers. I didn't know Iron Fist had this much numbers. The cooldown time of each hit to reduce the combo attack increased from 1 second to 1.5 seconds. And the damage of each hit of the Sun Punch decreased from 19 to 10. Which one is Sun Punch? Is that his right click? 19 damage. Okay, so they're gonna make it so you're gonna reduce the cooldown of Dragon's defense more. Like, they'll make it so you take a 1.5 seconds off this cooldown. Which is 10% instead of 1 second, which but I don't know how to feel about this. So they're gonna make him tankier, harder to kill, right? But they're making him like an ultra tickle monster, right? Like, they cut the damage in half of his barrage punches, which is kind of fucking insane. I don't know, I think this might make him worse. Like, in my honest opinion, I think this makes him worse. Because his damage is overall worse, like, in every fucking way, but he's just more survivable. So the one thing he was good at, which was running the ones in the backline, and being able to kill somebody, like, at least semi-quickly, and then being able to get out before anybody could, like, stop him, he doesn't have that anymore. Dude, he lost 9 damage per... Wait, hold on. How much punches per second does he do? 7 strikes per second. 7 times 19 equals 133. So they're gonna be cutting his damage per second with his barrage from 133 to 70, bro. Holy fuck. They're gutting him. For what? Oh my god, is he actually that much of a low rank menace? He's tankier, but oh my god, 70 DPS on his barrage? Yikes. Wait, Harmony Recovery. Bonus HP Revived increased from 50 to 150 with a decay of 25 per second. So you're able to have 450 health when you engage. With Iron Fist, and you're able to get more health from his block. So they're just making him they're just creating another semi-tank. They're turning him into like a mini Venom, basically. Like a mini Venom, mini Cap, like one of those like tickle monster tanks that like just generates a lot of health but doesn't get that much kills. I don't know how to feel about Iron Fist. These Iron Fist change, and they also added decay to his self shield from his heal. It used to be permanent. You would just keep that 50 until you engage and lose it. But like, you could like just start losing this bonus health before you engage. Oh man, I don't like these Iron Fist changes. Well, actually, I kind of want to say I also like them though, so it encourages less people to play fucking Iron Fist because he's a horribly designed hero. But like, objectively speaking, they're like, those are pretty fucking bad nerfs. Mr. Fantastic flexible elongation spell field increased from 2.5 to 5 meters. Flexible elongation, what is that? What do you mean by spell field? Huh? Oh wait, that's not it. Wait. Wait, huh? What? I don't get it. So is it gonna be like you don't have to be as precise to like hit somebody with your E as Mr. Fantastic? Now knocks enemies outwards after landing. So you... Okay, wait, that's kind of good though. Because he does have a lot of range, so it'll just like push tanks back when they try and like push up on you with Mr. Fantastic. That's kind of funny. Charge increased from 8 seconds to 10. Okay, so they nerfed the cooldown on it though because they're making it a better ability. Brainiac bounce damage increased from 50 to 70. Energy cost. Oh god damn! What the fuck? So they're buffing the damage on fucking fantastic. Haha. But I just realized, is there no damage for it on this page? Well, I mean, fuck it, it's here. But I mean, they're increasing the damage and changing the damage fall off. I don't know how the damage fall off is right now. Maybe the damage fall off of it is new. But they're increasing the energy cost by so much. I feel like this is kind of, they buffed his E and all, but I feel like this is kind of a nerf to Mr. Fantastic. They're making his ult more worthless, in my opinion. Well, not more worthless. Well, the ult itself is still stronger, but he's gonna have it so much less. It's like, yikes. Iron Man Unibeam damage increased from 120 to 140 per second. Okay. So it's going to take less than 2 seconds to kill squishies now, instead of over 2 seconds. That's fire. That's fire. And Armor Overdrive Unibeam increased from 180 per second to 190. Okay, so flat out Iron Man buffs to both of his Unibeams. They're way better now. That's probably going to feel pretty good to use. No opinion. Iron Man kind of sucked without the Gamma team up. So, I don't really care. Hawkeye, base health 250 to 275. Explosive arrows damage decreased from 20 to 15 spell field damage. Okay, so they overall buffed the damage of it. Crescent slash cooldown decreased from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Ultimate bow charge speed is accelerated. Draw speed increased from 1.2 to 1.35. Okay, so he shoots faster with his ult now, and he's harder to dive and kill. Because they gave him 25 more health, and they made his explosive arrows even more potent. So if he just fucking blasts you with them at close range, it's gonna blow you to smithereens. I don't know how to feel about this. I think Hawkeye is kind of horribly designed. Very unappealing character to make good. He's just really annoying. I don't think he should be very good. So I just don't like seeing a buff for him, but I don't think this is super offensive because they're not making it easier for him to one-shot people from a range. I don't know. Storm Windblade damage at 30 meters reduced from 70% to 60%. Okay, so they're nerfing the range damage on Windblade, so potentially slower ult charges. Nerfed her self boosts from 16% damage and speed boost to 12% damage and speed boost, but they buffed the team boost. And they nerfed the goddess boost. Self boost damage increased from 30% to 25%. Okay, so they overall nerfed her self damage boost, which is fine. It'll keep her good, but it won't make her, you know, terrible. Star-Lord ultimate cost from 1200 to 1800. There's no way it's 1200. That's so cheap. There's gotta be like something wrong with that there. Its cost is 3100. I don't know what's up with this. This is why I said take these patch notes with a grain of salt at the beginning, because like I don't know what the fuck this is talking about. This is just capping. That's not even real. Neither of those numbers are real. The Rothschild family is paying the Chinese government to pay the Marvel Rivals developers to be leaked on their patch notes falsely. Scarlet Witch. Ultimate 100 bonus HP applied on cast. Decays at 50% at 50 per second after interrupt/end. Okay, so it's just gonna be slightly harder to kill her when she's ulting. It's gonna make her ult better. I'm fine with that. I mean, it's still a pretty shit ult. 4-second detonation is pretty bad. It's just a glorified shield break. She's still gonna have 350 health while being pretty easy to shoot. So it's fine. Spider-Man web shooter's recharge time decreased from 3 seconds to 2.5 seconds. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. He still sucks. He's still bad. What can this possibly do for him? I want to know. What can this do for him? This is so fucking... This is such a bad buff. This does nothing. Oh, he could shoot webs more often. His cooldowns are all still fucking awful. And his damage is shit. His uptime is bad. Oh, he could shoot the fucking penny nest that's shutting him down half a second quicker from a range with his 20 damage spider webs. Like, goddamn, bro. I'm fine with... I don't know. I don't really care about Spider-Man being good, but if the goal here is to make Spider-Man effective, they failed. Moon Knight. Ultimate Khonshu's fist speed reduced. Corrected the damage logic. Remove 75 damage for being in the middle of the spell field. Each fist now does 150, up from 75. So, are they making the fists come out slower? And, I'm kind of confused what they mean by corrected the damage. Remove 75 damage? But it does 75 damage more? I mean, overall, this might be a nerf. Rifle capacity increased from 8 to 15. For Black Widow. I mean, not Black Widow's changes now. Ultimate slowdown effect reduced from 80% to 55. Wait, so is she gonna slow enemies less or slow herself less? Did they nerf her ult? I hope that means they're making her move only 55% slower instead of making her move 80% slower. Instead of nerfing the slowdown it has on enemies. I mean, I don't like dealing with the slowdown, but it's a fucking bad ult. I mean, who's like, oh, bro, Widow's ulting us, dude. We're gonna be slowed to a crawl. We're cooked. Like, bro, what? Focusing hole added a new effect on the hit enemy changes and complete. So we just don't even know what this means. I don't care if that's a nerf to Widow's ult though, but it looks like it might be, which is kind of hilarious. Magic. Eldritch Whirl normal damage decreased from 45 to 40. Which one's Eldritch Whirl? Is that her M1 or wait? No, that's a spin, right? That's a spin. I don't really see a lot of magics using this. They usually use the little gremlin. Demon's Rage, normal damage decreased from 80 per second to 72 per second. Okay. So they nerfed both of her like little abilities after she goes through a portal. I've been hearing people say, "Oh, dude, they're nerfing Magic's M1 damage." This is not Magic's M1. This is her. They're nerfing the already like they're just nerfing both aspects of her portal abilities. How much? Yeah, her M1s do 65, and it says nothing about her M1s. Hella unsure. Soul Drainer damage fall off at 30 meters from 70% to 80%. What the fuck is Soul Drainer? Damage fall off at 30 meters from 70%. Are they buffing her? Are they buffing Hella? So she does 70% damage right now with her, cause like wait, there's nothing else with 70% fall off on Hella, right? 70% fall off. 70% fall off. Nope. So okay, so this is her M1s that they're changing. So she currently has 70% damage at 30 meters with her M1s, but they're increasing it to 80%, so she's going to be better at a range? I don't like that. I don't think we should buff Hella. I still think she's kind of broken. We don't buff Hella. That's kind of weird. I'm not... Adam Warlock. Primary fire damage increase from 55 to 60. 60% damage fall off at 40 meters, up from 50% damage fall off. So are they decreasing his damage fall off or increasing it? Like, is he going to do more damage at a range or less damage at a range? Like, is he going to do 60% damage at a range or 40% damage? I can't really tell with the way they worded it. Since Adam's really bad right now, I don't see them nerfing him in any way. So potentially he does 60% damage at max range and 55. I mean, and they buffed his primary fire from 55 to 60, which is pretty good, because that would give him 120 damage headshots. Soul Bond healing increased from 10 per second to 15 per second. Okay, that's pretty decent buff to Soul Bond. It's already not that good for healing, but increasing its healing isn't bad, because I mean that means people are going to be getting healed even faster when the damage is being mitigated across the entire team. Meaning it's just going to seem even more like just no damage is being done. I still think Adam's ult is terrible and his heals are terrible, but I don't know, that's just me. The only game I've played with an Adam on my team recently, well, I played 2 games with Adam on my team recently. I hopped back on Adam because there's already 2 tanks and they wanted me to play a 3rd support. That went really badly. It was on stream. I'm really embarrassed about that game. And I had a Rocket main. He had Lord Rocket. He was forcing himself to play Adam for no fucking reason, despite the anti-synergy he had with the comp and how much better Rocket would have been. In a triple support, and like he just did nothing. He had like 7k less damage and he had heals on Adam. So yeah, I haven't really been winning with Adam recently. So I still think Adam's gonna be pretty bad. They're increasing his damage, but I mean at the end of the day, it's like fuck, dude. Cloak and Dagger ultimate, the cost increase from 3,400 to 4,000. Okay, so it's gonna take how much longer to charge her ult? 600 more points. That's roughly like somewhere between 15 and 20% longer to charge the ult, right? That's pretty good. Dash lane slash fog that heals duration reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. Ooh. Pause between dashes reduced from 1 second to 0.67 seconds. Ooh. Healing effect of the dash no longer stacks. Ooh. Terror Cape vulnerabilities on enemy. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Wait. What the fuck? They're buffing the Discord orb. They're buffing the Discord. Cool ult nerfs. It's gonna last way less time now. Like, cool. Shit, it's gonna last like 4 seconds less. About, I don't know. I just did that math. I didn't even do the math. I just guessed, cause 4 dashes. Well, 3 after the first, so that's gonna be a second less. And then yeah, about 3 seconds less. It's gonna last 3 seconds less. But I'm more concerned about that Terror Cape buff. I don't think we needed to buff Terror Cape. I mean, Terror Cape already takes off like a fifth of somebody's health. I mean, you can see it right here. 20% damage increase, right? So taking off 28% of a tank's health on cooldown, a not that long cooldown. Let's peep the cooldown real quick. Jamie, can we pull up the cooldown on Terror Cape? What's cooldown? 12 seconds. So it's a 12-second cooldown to take out 20% of somebody's health. So now it's a 12-second cooldown to take off 28% of somebody's health. I am not fucking with that. To be honest, I'm not a big fan. I don't think we needed to buff that. I mean, she was fine. She's fine. Or like her kit alone, like Cloak and Dagger's kit is really good without the ult itself already. Like, if there were no ults in this game, Cloak and Dagger would still have a really good kit. So I think nerfing the ult, which was so fucking like overpowered, and making it not stack anymore, which was also kind of crazy. I think doing that is already enough. I don't think we needed to make her because here's a problem with playing tank in this game. It's already hell, right? Like, you already have everybody on the enemy team shooting at you, and then you're going to be losing 28% of your health on a 12-second cooldown now. And we're also nerfing the best tanks in the game. We're nerfing Strange and Magneto. In the survivability category specifically, too. I don't think this is going to be... I'm not looking forward to this buff. Like, okay, so it looks like support ults are just getting nerfed, right? The meta is going to be less in favor of support ults because they're going to charge so much. It's going to take so much longer to charge them, right? But at the same time, relatively, Cloak and Dagger is probably going to stay the best support. Because her ult's still going to be good. And now, you're going to actually be going to have to cover more ground with her ult, which is also pretty good because you don't got to worry about, oh, do I have to stack it? Do I not stack it? Because stacking it doesn't work. So we're buffing Cloak and Dagger's, like, most underrated, like, strong ability. And nerfing her ult. And we're not nerfing any other support ults besides their cost. Which is good. I mean, we are nerfing the cost. That's good. We're also nerfing Mantis's ult. Its potency. Which is kind of fucking funny. But I don't know, man. I don't think we should buff anything about Cloak and Dagger right now. I saw somebody hyping this up earlier. They're like, oh my god, they're power shifting supports in a way that matters. I'm looking at this. I mean, they're buffing Loki's ammo count, nerfing everybody's ultimate cost except Adam. And I'm yapping for too long about this, but I'm having so much trouble wrapping my head around. Tanking is gonna feel really fucking bad in this upcoming patch. That's my prediction. Looking at all of this, we're buffing Terror Cape which is going to be easiest to hit on tanks. We're nerfing the best tanks in the game. We're buffing Hela. Yeah, again, we're nerfing Magneto and Strange. I mean, Magneto's going to be deadlier, but Strange is just getting the fucking shaft right now. We're buffing the worst tanks in the game to be more playable. I think tanking might feel pretty bad in this upcoming update. Especially Strange. He's definitely... Strange is still going to be good because Agamotto is such a good utility. Portal is such a good ability. He still does a lot of damage. But, dude, they're reducing his health and then fucking buffing Cloak and Dagger. I mean, yeah, sure, you get shielded, but it's like at the same time. It's just... don't buff Cloak and Dagger in that way. Taking off 28% of somebody's health is insane. Okay. Sorry for yapping so long about that. I just really don't like it. Team ups. Gamma Unibeam damage reduced from 220 per second to question mark. I'm gonna assume like 200 or 210 probably. So it's not gonna be a huge disparity from the normal beam. Oh wait, and we're nerfing Hulk too. Hulk Tua. Hulk HP gain from being an anchor reduced from 150 to 100. So, what's Hulk's base health? Okay, so he's going to be down to 750 health. So Hulk and Strange are both losing 50 health. Huh. So the Gamma tank duo is just going to be a lot squishier. Don't know how to feel. Psionic Disc Rewind. So this is the team up between Psylocke, Black Panther, and Magic, with Magic as the anchor. Teleport time reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Bonus HP conversion increased from 0.5 to 0.8. Okay, so it's gonna be so the teleport back is gonna be quicker, and you're gonna get more shield from doing the rewind, because I believe right now you get 0.5 HP for every what's it called? For every 1 health point you're missing. So let's say you're like missing 100 health. Right now you'd gain like 50 back from using this. Now you after this update you'd get 80. I'm cool with that. It was a pretty bad team up anyway. I'm cool with it. Full Moon, which is the team up between Moon Knight and Cloak and Dagger. New 25 per second healing effect. So we're buffing Moon Knight and Cloak and Dagger when they're on the same team. Like, this just gives us more reasons to run Moon Knight and Cloak and Dagger. Like, I get the team up sucked, but I feel like I'm not a big fan. I just think there needs to be less healing in this game overall. Right? Like, I think adding more healing, especially to a character like Moon Knight when someone like Cloak and Dagger is already on his team, is not a great idea. Symbiotic Bond. Skill time reduced from 4 seconds to 1 second. Okay, so it doesn't last like forever. It's just like a 1 second burst of damage. And 50% damage reduction is removed, and you're completely invincible instead. Okay, so this is a better buff to Spidey than the one Spidey actually got. It's cool. And Frozen Chi. Healing increased from 50 to 75. Enemy slow effect increased from 20% to 30%. Okay, so when you dive Luna Snow and she pops Frozen Chi with Iron Fist, with the Iron Fist team up, you're gonna get slowed down more, and she's gonna heal more. Does it heal her? Let's check. Or does it heal the teammates around her? Okay, so it just heals her allies for 75 each. That might help her build ult a little bit. But yeah, back to the strategist changes. I like all of the ultimate changes that all these guys got. This is like the worst change in this patch in my opinion. Next to Strange losing 50 health, the Terror Cape buff is fucking horrendous. Hitler dead. I mean, they are making Mantis way worse, though. Rocket hasn't been touched. I think Cloak was long needed. I love healing, but he was way too busted and took away from other healers. Sadly, could stop micro-nerfing Mantis. Moving nuance strategy from Cloak and Dagger roll, choosing the position, but keeping the two. I still think Cloak and Dagger's ult's probably gonna be the best support ult. I think it's still gonna last the longest. It's gonna have a really high healing number, and also it's gonna cover more area now because they don't have to choose between stacking it and extending with it. Spray for warlock buffs. Iron Fist mega buff we won. Cloak and Dagger players, McDonald's job application. People are thinking Cloak and Dagger's gutted now. I have to disagree, bro. I gotta disagree, bro. This character is gonna be so fucking annoying to deal with as a tank. 12-second cooldown, gonna lose 28% of my health? Hell yeah. Combine that with a Bucky ult, I'm gonna be down 48%. Hell yeah, man. Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked on Spotify. Yeah. Overall, these patch notes aren't that bad. I'm just not a big fan of the Strange nerf. I feel like you could have nerfed him in like another way, or left him, to be honest. He's completely fine. Like, I know he's the best tank in the game. Don't undermine the fact that I'm acknowledging that. Do not ignore that. But I feel like he's so strong in a healthy way. Like, you want a Strange on your team, the enemy team wants a Strange on their team. Everyone wants a Strange. I mean, it might make games a little bit redundant because everyone's running Strange, but still. It's bleak magic nerf. Interesting that Squirrel Girl flew under the radar because she can definitely farm her ult as fast as many of the broken support ults. I'm sure they'll stand out. Well, it's pretty easy to kill support ult. I mean, Squirrel Girl ult. I personally need Cloak and Dagger to get nerfed into the ground. Nothing for Penny again. Why are you messing with Spidey change though? Actually good changes overall. Yeah, I don't think it's bad changes overall. Just, I think we should have flat out nerfed Cloak and Dagger rather than giving her a buff in any form. Like, yeah, we nerfed her ult, but we don't need to buff Terror Cape. It's already a really good ability. If you think Terror Cape was a bad ability or underpowered in any way, you're a fucking terrible player. I'm gonna be so for real. If you think Cloak and Dagger's blind and discord in one ability was in any way had any form of downsides, quit playing the game. You're bronze. That's all I gotta say. You're fucking plat or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sure Strange will still be good. I'm gonna still play him. Actually, I'm probably gonna play the Thing because I've been wanting the Thing to come out, but I'm still gonna play Strange. That's the update. Those are the patch notes. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm a little bit of a doomer this video, but I hope you enjoyed. Put in the comments what you think of these changes. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more from me. That'll be all from me today.